Hi, I'm Jessica Strohm.
And I'm Kylie McCoy. Coming up next on Dirty Water TV,
We are taking you on a tour of America's hometown, Plymouth, Massachusetts, with Shipyard Brewery.
it's the unofficial, official beer of Thanksgiving.
Dirty Water TV is next.
Dirty Water TV, all over Boston you'll see. Dirty Water TV, wherever you wanna be. Dirty Water, Boston, you're my sea.
It's going worldwide. Dirty Water.
I love that Dirty Water TV.
Love that Dirty Water TV.
The stars is the scene, in the bars, cheer the teams. Our passions are met, Boston's pure energy. Dirty Water TV, all over Boston you'll see. Dirty Water TV, wherever you wanna be. Dirty Water, Boston, you're my sea. Dirty Water. Dirty Water.
Is next.
Dirty Water.
I love that Dirty Water.
Dirty Water. Dirty Water. Boston, you're my sea.
I love that Dirty Water TV. I really do.
The best.
Welcome to Dirty Water TV. I'm Kylie McCoy.
And I'm Jessie Strom.
And tonight we're coming to you from America's hometown, Plymouth, Massachusetts, established in 1620 by the Pilgrims, who sailed all the way across the Atlantic on the Mayflower with a Shipyard Pumpkin Ale in hand.
That's right. Plymouth is one of the oldest municipalities in New England and one of the oldest towns in the country as well. Tonight is all about Shipyard Pumpkin Ale, which is the unofficial, official beer of Thanksgiving.
That's right, and tonight we're going to be sampling a lot of Shipyard Pumpkin Ale and some specialty drinks with Shipyard in it. We have a big show tonight. Here's what's on tap. We'll take a look at the rich history of America's hometown, Plymouth, Massachusetts.
We'll take you inside three of Plymouth's prime venues, T-Bones, Cabbie Shack, and Tavern on the Wharf.
And we'll show you why Shipyard Pumpkin is the unofficial beer and drink of Thanksgiving.
But first, let's go back in time and chronicle the story of the Pilgrims.
And that's tonight's Big Ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets. America's hometown, Plymouth, Massachusetts, holds a place of great prominence in American history, folklore, and culture. In September of 1620, during the reign of King James I, around 100 English men and women, many of them members of the English Separatist Church, set sail for the New World aboard the Mayflower.
After 66 days at sea, the ship landed on the shores of Cape Cod in what is now Provincetown. 2 months later, and in late December, they sent an exploratory party ashore, and on December 18th, they docked at Plymouth Rock.
Explorer John Smith named the area Plymouth, and the settlers decided the name was appropriate as the Mayflower has set sail from the port of Plymouth in England.
The Pilgrims would form the first permanent settlement of Europeans in New England. Though more than half the original settlers died during the grueling first winter, the survivors were able to secure peace treaties in neighboring Native American tribes and build a largely self-sufficient economy within 5 years.
In the fall of 1621, the Pilgrims famously shared a harvest feast with the Pokanoet tribe. The meal is now considered the basis for our Thanksgiving holiday.
Today, Plymouth is the economic and tourism center of the South Shore. Every year, tourists worldwide come to visit the history of the Pilgrims, from the Plymouth Rock Monument to the Mayflower II, a full-size replica of the original, and the living history museum that is Plymouth Plantation. Plymouth Plantation recreates the original Plymouth settlement, featuring role-playing tour guides.
In 4 years, all eyes will be on Plymouth as it celebrates the 400th anniversary of the Pilgrims' Landing.
That's tonight's Big Ticket, brought to you by Higgs Tickets. Here's what else is going on around town.
Hi, I'm Higgs, so call me, get tickets, and be part of the action.
Joining us now is the general manager of T-Bones. Tell us a little bit of the history behind T-Bones.
T-Bones was almost 10 years, going on 10 years coming up. Owned by the Boylston Restaurant Group, which owns Whiskey's and Poorhouse. Colin Wilcox is the owner down here. That's the owner-runner.
What type of food do you guys serve? It's a little bit of southern barbecue, a little bit of everything.
at first it was really Texas Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse. And then as we got to learn the town and the wants and needs, it kind of changed a little bit. Got into more bar, appetizers, wings, cheap and big was our, go big or go home kind of attitude. But
That famous logo.
It's developed also in that. So we were a smokehouse, designed in barbecue, still do a lot of barbecue. So this is our full rack of ribs. Chef paired it up with our mac and cheese and our Fire and Ice Cube pickles. Comes with cornbread and cinnamon raisin butter with a side of coleslaw. Probably out of all the steak sides, probably one of the ones that we sell the most of is our ribs. He does a very excellent job. He's been with us now for about 3 years, a new chef that came into town. He's been in Plymouth for about his whole life, so he's a very well-known chef in Plymouth. He kind of tweaked his thing and made his own rub and changed the sauce and all that, so it's pretty much a home run right now as far as I can see. Just basically gave Plymouth what they were really craving: hamburgers, wings, and just fun atmosphere, bands, live bands and stuff like that.
What do you think it is that gets people to keep coming back here? Even someone that's never been here for the first time, they look at T-bones. What do T-bones don't offer?
A lot, and I don't mean that just because I work here. The decor, like I said, Colin puts a lot of hard work into this business. A lot of our employees have been here since day one. There's probably about 80% have been here since the very beginning, which stands a lot in the restaurant business, as you know, a lot of turnover. We work hard, we put our love and our soul into it, and it shows, and it comes out into this atmosphere that we created, pretty much. Obviously having the bands, having the windows open, letting the people see what we're doing is a great asset to what we do. But a lot of it's our love and our passion that we have.
And you have a pretty good relationship with Shipyard, is that what I understand?
Yes, Shipyard has been with us for the very beginning. Obviously the pumpkin ale is their hot ticket. That's when I'm ordering 4 barrels a week. And then I try to even stockpile when I know that they're gonna run out and the season's over. I try to get a little extra in the cooler so that we can still withstand that, give people what they want. So yeah, they're a great partnership with them.
All right, Jess, tell me what you're making up here.
All right, it's called a pumpkin pie, and it's our fall beer. So what we do is we take our glass, we put it in the caramel, we dip it in some cinnamon sugar, we do a shot of Pinnacle Whips, and then we get the beer.
You can't go wrong with that cinnamon sugar rim, I'll tell you that much. That is a beautiful drink.
It's so yummy, guys. Try it anywhere you go. Shipyard Pumpkin.
Up next, we're off to the waterfront, taking you inside the legendary Cabby Shack.
And we'll sample more delish Pumpkinhead. That's when Dirty Water TV from America's hometown, Plymouth, Mass. returns.
Hey guys, Boston comedian Dave Russo here at the Greatest Bar. And if you want to see some great entertainment, come out and see me live at a comedy club or a venue near you.
Welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Kylie McCoy.
And I'm Jessie Strohm.
And we are on the second stop of our tour here at Cabby Shack in America's hometown of Plymouth, Massachusetts. And what better way to celebrate Thanksgiving than with some Shipyard Pumpkinhead?
That's right. Don't forget that Shipyard is the unofficial official beer of Thanksgiving. Let's take a look inside Cabby Shack.
The Cabby Shack on historic Plymouth Harbor is the spot for gorgeous views, tons of seats under the sun, live music all season long, and seafood so fresh it practically jumps straight from the ocean into the kitchen. Cabby Shack's menu is loaded with fun foods like hand-battered onion rings, colossal shrimp cocktail, golden fried clams, and believe it or not, some of the best bar pizzas on the South Shore. But the dish they are most famous for is their award-winning clam chowder, served in a fresh-baked breaded bowl. Add in a ice-cold Shipyard Pumpkinhead, and you'll see exactly why everyone keeps coming back to the Cabby Shack.
And it looks like you're enjoying a Shipyard.
Yeah, of course. We're enjoying right now the Pumpkin Shipyard, actually.
The Pumpkin Shipyard. Do you know that is the unofficial, official beer of Thanksgiving? What do you think about that?
It's actually a really seasonable beer, especially around Thanksgiving time. And I'm really enjoying it right now, honestly.
So you guys come to Cabby Shack often. What are some of the favorite things? Why do you like coming here? What draws you in here?
I like to come here because the fried clams are absolutely phenomenal. Not to mention these Shipyard beers, they're flowing like wine. And I love, what's your name again?
Jesse.
Phenomenal. She's the best host I've ever seen in my life. Cameraman by the name of Joe, phenomenal. And you gotta come in more often. Plymouth, Mass, Cabby Shack, come on by, it's a great time.
Joining us now is Joe and Rob of the Cabby Shack. This is a great place here in Plymouth. You work here, you're also a cook. Tell me about how awesome the Cabby Shack is.
It's amazing. It's got one of the best views there is around. Can't get a better view than here. The people are great, staff is friendly. Been here 4 years and don't think I'm ever gonna leave.
You're never gonna leave. Why do you think people keep coming back here? What makes it so different from all the other restaurants? Because there are so many restaurants right here, especially on the water.
I think it's because we got some of the best food around and definitely because of the views outside.
Now, speaking of the food, we have a meal in front of us that looks delicious.
Rob, tell us a little bit about what we have here.
It's a cedar plank salmon with a fennel slaw over tossed arugula.
Very nice. It looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to dig in. Now, I'm assuming it's a seafood restaurant here. Am I correct?
Yes, I would say yes.
But it looks like you have a little bit of everything. I've heard the pizzas are amazing.
We do. Actually, it's the best around.
So what are some of your favorite menu items? What are some of the items that sell the best?
I would say my favorite are the blackboard specials that give me a chance to kind of express myself, I guess. But obviously our biggest sellers are the fish and chips. The clam chowder is to die for. I don't know. There's plenty of salads. The seafood, as we talked about, is superior, every day fresh. So pretty much everything. I don't think there's anything on the menu I don't like.
Now, Joe, I've noticed since I've been here this evening, there is a lot of Shipyard Pumpkinhead. What is the relationship between Cabby Shack and is it just everyone loves Shipyard?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's one of the better sellers here. I know I get it after my shifts every night, so I think it's just one of the most popular things, especially this time of year. Everyone wants to drink it, so definitely enjoyable.
Now, we've been doing a little bit of a poll here. Do you think Shipyard should be the official beer of Thanksgiving?
I do. I definitely do, yes.
And joining us now are the Shipyard Pumpkinhead girls, and you guys have something here with not just Shipyard, but also a little bit of something else. What do we have?
Yeah, so we have a little bit of Shipyard in here, but we've mixed it with a shot of Pinnacle whipped vodka, which is really great because it kind of sweetens up just the normal Shipyard beer. So it's actually really good and it's really sweet. We have some cinnamon on the rim here with caramel, so that's also makes it a nice tasty little beer for the fall.
And you guys have been passing it out to people at the restaurant today. What kind of response have you gotten? I'm sure a lot of people have never tried this before.
Yeah, of course. People love it. It's something that, I never thought of myself. It's like one of those things that once you try it, you want to order it all the time.
What do you think, Jess? Do you think that Shipyard should be the official beer of Thanksgiving?
I do. It's a winner, and it's a keeper. Keep it year-round.
That's right. It's a great seasonal beer, and it might not be the official beer of Thanksgiving, but we think it is. Up next, we're off to Tavern on the Wharf.
That's when Dirty Water TV, presented by Shipyard Pumpkinhead Ale, the unofficial beer of Thanksgiving, returns.
Join in on the football frenzy at the 99 every Sunday during football. I won last year, you can too.
We will be sending 2 guests from the 99 to the big game.
Take a picture with my smartphone of the Bud Light can, text Frenzy. A month later, I got a phone call saying, I want a Super Bowl package.
Come to the 99, very simple, come on in, text to win, and you could be a lucky winner.
I didn't believe I could win, but you can too.
99 restaurants, always the real deal.
Welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm Kylie McCoy.
And I'm Jessie Strohm.
And we are on our third and final stop here in Plymouth, Massachusetts. Right now we're at Tavern on the Wharf, right down the street. The Pilgrims landed with the Mayflower.
That's right. We are just a stone's throw away from Plymouth Rock, no pun intended. We are in America's hometown hanging out with Shipyard Pumpkinhead. Don't forget, it is the unofficial, official beer of Thanksgiving. And we're going to check out Tavern on the Wharf. With water views of historic Plymouth Harbor from every seat in the house, Tavern on the Wharf has become a favored destination for affordable, family-friendly food and entertainment. This traditional tavern caters to everyone, offering the freshest off-the-boat seafood, which comes from local fishermen docking a few yards from the kitchen door. Tavern on the Wharf has a menu filled with delicious items such as pizzas, juicy burgers, and appetizers featuring in-house sauces and dressings. Plus, they have a large selection of Shipyard beers on draft, including Pumpkinhead.
I mean, I've been drinking microbrews for about 20 years, and Shipyard's probably one of the best.
You know, the seasonal ales are delicious. Shipyard does a great job with the seasonal ales for October, so it's delicious.
And joining us now is the events manager, Tabitha, here at Tavern on the Wharf. Tabitha, tell me what makes this restaurant so great?
Tavern on the Wharf. It's relatively new to the neighborhood, but we definitely have some staying power. We've been open for a little over a year and a half now, and the business is just growing and growing. Our presence in town has been getting a lot of attention, so it's been really great. The community is very supportive of us. So.
And you guys host so many different types of events. We even have an event here tonight in one of the rooms of the restaurant. What do people book when they book events here?
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of events here. That's why I was brought on board. I use the back bar and the back half of the restaurant as well as the patio. I also have a section in the front of the restaurant that we use, and we book everything from corporate events to rehearsal dinners. I've had at least 2 weddings this summer here, and birthday parties and other social events. So it's definitely a busy spot to book a party.
Well, you are perfectly positioned here on Plymouth Harbor. Now, tell me about some of the food you serve here.
Our kitchen is really great with coming up with some really awesome items. The scratch kitchen that we have everything from fish and chips that is absolutely to die for, and scallops and lobster rolls to Italian dishes like we have the chicken parmesan that's going to be on our fall menu, as well as an Asian stir fry. So we've got a lot of great items coming out of the kitchen.
Beautiful. And what's your relationship with Shipyard? It looks like you're serving a lot of drinks and even Shipyard glasses, even if it's not a Shipyard beer. So you must have a pretty good relationship.
We have a great relationship with Shipyard. All fall long, we've been promoting their cocktails. Every day we have a different one as the drink of the day. It's been really great. Today's is actually the pumpkin pie made with Pinnacle whipped cream vodka. And it's been just pushing through keg after keg on the line. So it's awesome.
What do you think about it being the official beer of Thanksgiving?
Totally agree. Absolutely, 100% agree. We wouldn't do without anything but. So
beautiful. Well, thank you.
Up next, we'll wrap things up from America's hometown, Plymouth, Mass. That's when Dirty Water TV, presented by Shipyard Pumpkinhead, returns.
Dirty Water has launched the all-new DirtyWaterMedia.com. DirtyWaterMedia.com combines the power of Boston's #1 nightlife and entertainment show, Dirty Water TV, and its sister publication, Dirty Water News. Add in Boston's all-new go-to sports destination, Dirty Water Sports, and you have the ultimate source for what's happening in New England. DirtyWaterMedia.com offers a dynamic team of writers and bloggers keeping you informed up to the very minute. Log on to DirtyWaterMedia.com today.
If you're low on funds, you can go to findmassmoney.com, claim unclaimed funds. If you do, you find yourself here with Tiffany and Carla, Amber, Francesca, and Jennifer, Sarah. Let's not forget Elaine in the back.
And find out if you're on the list of people waiting to claim your share of over $2 billion in unclaimed property. Amber, hands off while I finish. Visit findmassmoney.com or call 1-888-344-MASS and find Mass Money today.
Fall is the season for Shipyard Pumpkinhead, the original pumpkin ale. With our cinnamon sugar rimmer, you can make yours a proper pint, whether you're out on the town or at home. The cinnamon rimmer is sure to spice up your seasonal favorite. Shipyard Pumpkinhead, the original pumpkin ale.
We're about to wrap things up here at Dirty Water TV, but first there's a couple people we would like to thank.
We'd like to thank the Forsleys, Jason, and the whole Shipyard Brewing team. We want to thank T-Bones, Cabby Shack, and Tavern on the Wharf here.
And don't forget to make Shipyard Pumpkinhead your Thanksgiving drink this season.
The official beer of Thanksgiving. And you know what's coming next. We have a favorite saying here at Dirty Water TV. The weekend may be over,
but the party never ends.
On Dirty Water TV.